Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Rosie and I am a graduate student studying at Cranfield University. I do a Masters in Forensic Archaeology and Anthropology, and I thought today I would give you a room tour of my students. So without further ado, let's get on with the tour. So when you walk in, you come to this mini hallway area, and that's my bathroom. I'm just storing my clothes area here because it's not bothering anyone, there's nowhere else to put it. Now we go into the bathroom. You're gonna have to excuse the fan noise. There's nothing I can do about it. It goes on every time I turn the light on. But we have this nice mirror on the wall, just above the sink, which came with some soap, and you know, it's a sink. Sinks are sinks. Underneath, this is my storage space. I've got all of my skin stuff and hair stuff on this one. Toothpaste top-ups, dry shampoo, deodorant, top-ups for skincare, and my, purple shampoo kit because you need to use the shower cap with that. Cleaning stuff out the back. Here's my toilet. It's the toilet. Toilet roll stuff, little bin, cleaning products, some air freshener, and a towel rail. And that is my bathroom. Got my suitcase just stood by the desk. I think it fits quite well there. Again, doesn't bother anyone. And there's nowhere else to put it. I've got these hooks on at the back of the door. They're just from Pound Stretcher and they hold my coats very well. The little jacket, dressing gown, coat, a mask for when I leave the room, and also a head torch because the street outside doesn't have a whole lot of lighting. So these clip really nicely onto the back of my door, and it still closes properly, so it's still an effective fire door, which is what you need. We then have my desk. This is, I think, one of the best desks I've had at uni, purely because it's got so much space here, and I've had desks where there's not been enough space here, and either that or no drawers at the side. So this one has everything. And I've just got my two planners. I have two planners, one for YouTube and one for my academic stuff because I just had too much in one planner. I have my trusty Cranfield water bottle. There's nothing in it at the moment, but we got given these on our registration day. I have my desk lamp here. I don't usually need it because the light above here is one of those daylight bulbs, so it lights really well. There's no orange light, but it is useful to have it just in case. And here is my printer. It was like £30 from Argos, and I bought it in third year to print off my dissertation drafts, but now I just use it to print off forms and notes and things. This is a remote control for some LEDs that we will come to in a second, but I'm going to leave that there for now. Now we have my pinboard, which I love. I've got a big map of the uni on there, some photos, and then my shopping list, and also a to-do list. The to-do list has the days on it, which is really helpful because then I can break down each day and properly plan out my time. You will notice that the bottom two, the weekend, doesn't carry on from the week, and that is because I started my to-do list at the weekend, but I didn't want to waste paper. Underneath my desk, I'm just storing my bike things. So I've got my panniers for when I need to go to the shop, and a basket for the same thing. And also my walking boots, because I live in the middle of nowhere, so there's quite nice walks to go on. Not that I've been on one yet, because it's been raining every day. Moving on from the desk, we have my absolute pride and joy. It's got all of my books on it here. Yeah, my trusty Hollister perfume. All my books. These boxes, which are all pattern coordinated. This one contains jewellery. This one has art stuff in it, like pastels and things. And this one currently is empty. I haven't got anything to go in it, but it still looks pretty. Again, this is colour coordinated, and so is this folder. My revision kind of notebook, and all of these exercise books that I'm going to be using this year are all colour coordinated. I know, it's amazing. My whiteboard at the moment is pretty busy because I start proper lessons tomorrow, No, this afternoon. Oh my goodness. At 12 o'clock today. So I had all of this to get done over the weekend. I've done most of it, to be fair, and I didn't expect to finish it all, to be honest. Got a nice diffuser just to keep the room smelling nice, and my favourite notepad, which has got my mammoth tattoo on the front, which was just a pure coincidence, but I do have this mammoth on myself, so that's cool. And my whiteboard pens. This is just the sheet of paper that my to-do list pulls off, the one that I stuck on my cookboard, and then I have another colour coordinated item, which is for sticky notes. This has got all of these in it for when I'm revising and things. Now, here are my archaeology books. So these are all my academic books that I've got. I really don't have many, but most of them are online anyway. The next shelf up is kind of my enjoyment books, and this one is my work ones. And my folders, again, these two are from the set that everything else is from Sainsbury's. It was on offer like 2 years ago, and these two are just, I don't know where they're from, but I tried to match them as close as I could. The bottom shelf is a bit of everything, so I have my makeup and hair kind of stuff here, nail varnish, and my favourite gin. I just thought the colour kind of matched, so I wanted to put it there. And that is the box for my ring light and my tripod. They're just living there because they slot well. On the back of here I did stick, okay. On the back of here I did stick a hook so that I could have my ID, my lanyard on there, and my key for my room is also on there. And I just have these nice photos just for when I'm sat at my desk and I want something to look at to smile. I have all of my friends from home, and you'll know this person, that's Eve. Now, for the pièce de résistance, I'm going to have to turn off my ring light. And those of you who have already watched my room decor video will know exactly what I'm about to do. So, I've got my remote. My lights come on, they do all sorts. They go brighter, they go dimmer, and I can change the colour. They're so exciting, I love them so much, and I can also set them to do a rainbow. So in the evening, when I've got all the lights off, I just put on my fairy lights, just because when I'm watching the telly it helps me wind down before bed, and they also look really pretty. The blue has to be my favourite because it really just goes with the general look of this kind of cabinet place, and I actually prefer how it shines out the back. And part of me wishes that I'd done that all the way around, but I'm not going to change it now because I think it looks cool. You know, it's all symmetrical and stuff. And I love it. They're only £10 of Amazon, by the way, if you're interested. I just searched LED strip light and they came up. We're just stepping into the kitchen here. I quite like the change in carpet to this sort of floor, although, yeah, I don't really know what's happened here. It was like that when I got here. I have my bins, my normal bin, my recycling bin. Gonna start on top. So this is my hot food thing. I put my pan on there. It's really useful if you don't want to damage your surfaces. This is my hob. It is just a 2-ring hob that you have to plug in here, but it does the job. It works fine, and it's all you need. I have my olive oil and my kitchen roll. They just stay out because I tend to need them just whenever I'm using the hob, so they may as well stay there. This microwave is actually a really good mirror. Cool. It's a convection microwave, so it has like oven settings. Not that I've ever tried them, which means there is a metal plate in there, which terrified me at first, but turns out it's meant to be there, and it's perfectly safe when you're not using the microwave setting, though I'm not sure I'm ever going to try that. Have my toaster, my kettle, and these. Wait, which plug is it? Eee, there they are. I love them so much. I think they just add some character to my kitchen, and in the evenings I just have these on with those, and it means that my room is fairly well lit. But you know when you watch a movie and you just want a little bit of ambience? They're perfect. It feels like proper cinema stuff, you know? Then we have my sink, the lovely splashback, which I think is just cut out of lino. Now we've got the cupboards here. This one is packed full of drinking utensils, and we've got like some big bowls and a Tupperware which actually used to have biscuits in, and as you can see I ate them all. Then on top we have a huge stash of Belvita. I'm kind of stockpiling Belvita there, some protein powders and some other bits and bobs. Oh, I really want a bagel. I might have one. And here is my lovely mug from when I did my job last year. Cupboard number 2 is just full of food. I have a whole lot of seasoning in this cupboard. I also have some cupboards under the sink. This is a fake drawer, which I was very confused about, but also you can't fit a drawer in there. There's a sink, idiot. I have cleaning stuff in the top one, a big pot for, I don't know, casseroles, some crackers, big Pepsi Max, some spare things for when I may or may not have guests, which, you know, hasn't happened so far, but we can always dream. Here is more stuff. A cooking pot thing with steamer, toasty maker, fajita kit. I'm having fajitas tonight, woohoo, and pants, and lots of bin bags. Now, here is my actual bedroom area with my lovely double beds and 2 bedside tables. This one came with the room and I've just put a little throw over it. There's the book that I'm reading at the moment, and my bottle kind of goes with the aesthetic. I've got a nice white lamp. It's facing that way because it's so bright, so I just faced it the other way so it didn't blind me. And then the other bedside table I actually brought from home, and on it I have some tissues because I cannot be anywhere where there isn't tissues. I am the sneeziest person I've ever met. And here is my lava lamp, which I brought from home because I didn't want to go anywhere without my lava lamp. She's pretty, and once it heats up, the sparkles go up and down, you know, as lava lamps do. These drawers are pretty full. In the top drawer, I have stationery things like ink cartridges, just an inhaler for when I need to just grab something. Oh, my trusty fine liners. Do you remember when everybody had these? They actually have my primary school class written on them, which is hilarious. And in drawer number 2 is my medical drawer. Yes, I need a whole drawer for my medication because I have so much, like, this baby, you know? So, goodbye. Go back in. And finally, the bottom drawer is like my technology stuff. So it's got all of my camera equipment, headphones, microphone, computer stuff, like all the leads that I need. Anything electrical goes in that drawer. I'm not entirely sure where this duvet's from, but I love it. I think my mum got it online somewhere. And then I have this cushion, which you can do that with. And also this one is actually an elephant cushion, but I prefer it that way around so that it goes to my bed properly. Storage space wise, I also have a wardrobe and 3 drawers over there, and also a clothes rail. As you can see, I've decorated my wardrobe with so many photos, which you'll already know if you watch my room decoration video. This mirror on the wardrobe is a pretty good mirror. It's like full size. It doesn't look really distorted either, which is always nice. Here we have my clothes rail. It's mostly just coats and jackets that are on here, and my little bear for when it gets a bit colder. And on here I just have various bags and an umbrella. My shoes all fit underneath, which is really handy, and I can just put them on the 2 layers there, and stuff down the side is 2 rucksacks for when I may or may not actually go into uni. Then I have just 2 kettlebells and my resistance band. This wire is for my ring light, which is up there. Now, I actually have a TV in this room, which is incredibly exciting. I've never had a TV before in my room ever, whether that's at uni or at home. So this is a first for me, and I'm loving it. I'm kind of still getting used to it. It feels quite surreal to have a TV and be able to be in bed. And this bag that you can see is just a wash bag, and it fits really nicely into the corner. Finally, we have like my window area, which I love. I've never had a window this big in a uni room either. It just lights the room up so much better than my room last year, which was just dark and dingy. Got my flowers. I've decided I'm gonna start having loads of flowers because they make me happy and they brighten the room up and they look beautiful. I brought 2 candles from home, a pink one and a blue one to go with my room aesthetic, and I also brought this old bottle with me. This bottle is special because it is the bottle that I was bought for like when I finished my exams, so we've turned it into a light feature. Right, now these lights here are battery powered, but you can't really see them in the daylight. But there's purple, and then inside we have purple as well. There's a donkey over there, you can actually see them today. 2 donkeys in that field. So, that was my bedroom. I hope you enjoyed the tour. I absolutely love this room. It is the best uni room I have ever had. It's my favourite by a mile. And not just because it's a studio room, like yes, this is the first studio room I've ever had, and I chose to get a studio room, one, because of my allergies. I have an anaphylactic allergy to milk, so I didn't really fancy moving in with brand new people and sharing a kitchen and them not knowing. And also because of Corona, I decided just get a kitchen to yourself. You do not want to be getting ill. It is £500 a month, which is actually really cheap for what I've got. Now, I actually have a lecture starting in like 10 minutes, so I need to go. I really need to go, and I've not even eaten. Oh. Uni has begun, people. Uni has begun. I will see you in my next video, which will be my first like week vlog of like proper lectures. So I'll see you then. Bye.